WTF Nation Radio
is in the house.
I'm Ethan Nagel.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence on this 23 June 2025 in the year of our pixelated Dorito, flying Dorito, death Dorito, bombing Iran, Center of Excellence, I guess. Man, what a busy news cycle, man. Oh, dude. Welcome to U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. How was your all's weekend? Some of you should have had at least a 4-day weekend, or at least a 3-day weekend. But if you are going to ceasefire already, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that, Insomniac. News breaking news. Hope y'all are doing good. Broadcasting deep in the basement of the Pentagon, the Alamo, Area 51, Vandenberg Space Force Base, Cheyenne Mountain, Stargate Center. You know, the compound. Ooh, the compound. Ooh, there you go, the compound. Hope you guys are doing good. Interesting news. Been busy. I don't know. What y'all doing? What has been happening? What has happened? What have we done? What has been going on? Yes, we bombed the shit out of Iran. There you go. And there you go. We bombed the shit out of Iran. I mean, bombed them hard. It was huge. What's up, Cunningham? Yeah, it was huge. It was huge. Hey, I just want you guys to real quick look. Be careful where you get your news from. During the bombing of the nuclear sites in Iran, it was. Oh, you were at Kamakapalooza. Oh, okay, yeah, biting the dust. Yeah, the nuke plants. Yep. There was a lot of when does Gold Corp go in? Gold Corp, baby. Hey, look, if you're getting any news stating that huge without the H, huge, yeah. If you guys are getting your news from other places other than Funker, WTF Nation Radio, U.S. Army WTF Moments, some of the mainstream media, I guess we could call Fox mainstream media now, because they're peddling some bullshit. If you go on to Funker 530 and check out all their sites and all that stuff, they're pretty on it when it comes to most millimeter. You know, I think I called them back in the day. Should have just called themselves WarTube or something like that. I remember an old show. I think when an old show we were talking about how awesome Funker is, and the crew over there. And so yeah, just want to say if you don't want to, and okay, I'll say this. Here's the reason why. I'm just gonna come out and fucking say it. There's gonna be some Fox news fans that are gonna get pissed off because we trolled Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity posted some video that was not of the strike in Iran, which you guys know we sent some B-2s over there and dropped not 6 but 12 freaking penetrating set of munitions and fucked them up. And of course, everybody, if you see some images of it going, there's more like 3 holes in it in one place, 3 holes in the other. The mountain looks a little flattened, I guess. Again, hey, that's all we get. You're not going to get anything a lot when it comes to the mission in itself. And it's just, hey, and then, the Navy jumped in there and decided to throw some T-lambs out there. And all that. So I thought it was just funny that, as the news was happening, the strikes were going, we shared the breaking news, we shared the president's speech, and no big deal. Yeah, but god damn you guys in the fucking comments. Holy shit. I mean, let's see if Sean Hannity took the video down. Let's see. So everyone was sending us a footage to post on U.S. Army WTF Moments of all the videos that was. Maybe we should have screenshotted it. Yeah, he took it down. So Sean Hannity took down. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me see. Did I save that? I just want to triple double check. Let me double check to see that I didn't screenshot it to somebody. Let's see. No. So Sean Hannity posted something that was not true, and it was one of the bombings of, and we even acknowledged it. And our friends over at Funker 530 confirmed the same bombing as well, which was funny because we didn't. None of the videos that were being shared on Sean Hannity's Facebook page were not legit at all. And we even said, "Hey, I even did my famous and some of the individuals that know me. I even posted the delete this mijo meme, and so this right here, it was not the attack." 14. Okay, there you go. Oh, there was more. Okay, got it. Yeah, the last reading we got was 12 at the time. And then this one as well. This was not it. Sean Hannity posted it up. And immediately freaking, man, I gotta find out. I gotta find out if we showed this meme right here. Because I gotta show it now. Now, I think I screenshotted it and sent it to somebody. Let's see, where's it at? Because it was gold. I should have sent it. I should have sent it to somebody. God, now I feel bad. They say screenshots are everything, but damn, dude, it was funny. We're like, delete this. The next thing you know, our inbox started just filling up with the same video. This is not it. This was not the attack that was posted on Sean Hannity's Facebook page. But he deleted it. Dirty delete. Maybe you should have said, hey, this is the wrong video. We stand corrected. Move out, draw fire. But that's not what fucking Sean Hannity did. He just decided to fucking to just delete it. Dirty delete. Dirty delete. Man. How can we trust Fox News? How can you report? We decide if you're posting the wrong shit. I don't know where you get your news from, but we're just letting you know. This image, this video, all the stills that are coming from that is not from the. It was not from the attack. As a matter of fact, who did I send it to? Fuck, who did I say? Did I send it to? I sent this to some friends. All the of course he did. Yeah, yeah, man. Oh, hey, I'm just gonna say that straight up. And it's not just the mainstream media and Fox News and all that. It actually is mill media as well. Mill news, influencers, memers. They want to be the first one to get them clicks, to get that reach. I'm not saying all of them do, but some. I got the scoop. This got the scoop. I wonder if we can go on his activity log. He'll probably get butthurt that we're calling him out. But yeah. No, it's gone. Yeah, no. Did you double check? Everyone's like, double check. There you go, I'm say. Oh, let's see if he deleted it. That looks like he did. I'll have to find it. That was pretty funny. It was hilarious. I got really upset. Maybe they put it on their reels. Checking now. Yeah, I don't see it. I sent it to several friends as well. That, hey, that's not it. That's not the vid. It's not. And I sent a screen. Who did I send that screenshot to? See, now on it. Shit. I sent that screenshot to somebody saying that it was not it and it was clowning him. Like, people are getting mad. How dare you get this? How dare you tell me this to our Lord and Savior Sean Hannity? It wasn't true. Come on, Sean Hannity. Come out and say it. At least do a statement. That image that we had posted, or that, WTF almost does that. We often post updates and, hey, our bad. This was not the right video. Blah blah blah. Get angry all you want. Some other mill. I don't know. I think Task and Purpose does that too. That's like, oh, update. Blah blah. We were mistaken. Blah blah. Do that dirty delete, Sean Hannity. No, oh God, Insomniac. The first thing that we got sent when we said that, we were like, hey, this is not real. Or and we get this, Grok, is this true? Exactly as somebody said. Grok, is this true? You guys are using AI, man, I'm telling you. AI wants to kill you. That's what happens. It's gone. Okay, yeah. Confirmed, because, several friends were talking about it, and I'm like, man, dude. Let's see, did I? God dang it, I should have screenshotted it. Did that. It caused so much fucking drama. It caused so much drama. I had people saying they were going to unfollow U.S. Army WTF Moments because that video, how dare you? No, look, I'm not here to drag a fellow, can I say I'm a journalist or something like that? Media personality or something like that? I don't drag a fellow media individual. Yeah, fellow media guy. But I'm going to call it out. It was wrong. I will shout out to the boys over, because some people were like, does this really happen? Yeah, the boys over at Funker 530, they got it down. And also, if you ever look at their posts, when they post something, and I'm going to give a shout out to the boys over there, Josh and Ronnie. They always, man. Hey, this was wrong. This needs to be updated. Hey, this is wrong. It's flowing. So let's just start off with that. We can just say, yeah, they dropped bombs. They dropped some heavy munitions on key sites. And there you go. I'll be honest, fuck them. I mean, come on, growing up. Remember I was a Cold War kid, but I was also a bomb. It was a Dr. Demento song too. It was a spoof. Bomb, Iran. Everybody had fuck Iran t-shirts. As a matter of fact, for you guys that, I don't want to date myself, for you guys that joined the Army in the late 80s and early 90s, well, I'm not talking about me. We sang cadences bombing Iran. Goldcorp has a song about bombing Iran. When do the mother of all predators look like nukes? I don't know. That's a powerful shit. I'm just saying. So also, to catch you guys up, also in Operation Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom, there were Iran introduced EFPs to the battlefield. So you might have had some friends that have been killed or maimed or wounded from those EFPs that were introduced from Iran. So I don't feel sorry for them at all. You know, for over what? Almost 50 years they've been crying about death to America and all that, and you expect me to have sympathy? No, I don't think so. Bomb them again. So in doing so, right after that happened, they freaking launched I guess you want to call it can we call it an attack? I mean, shit. It was they launched an attack in Qatar at Qatar's Al Udeid Air Base. Currently, I think there's more attacks happening, or they're launching more. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a minute about the ceasefire stuff, where the hope supposedly supposed to happen. We'll see if it happens. Ceasefire. So Iran said it launched an attack on U.S. forces at Qatar's Al Udeid Air Base. The deed. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Thank you. There we go. I appreciate all the teams on it tonight. Let me get this set up. So let me get this set up. So, anyways, Al Udeid got some strike. You even saw something on U.S. Army WTF Moments' main page. You saw the TL and their Twitter. You know, guys know that U.S. Army WTF Moments is on X, so you don't have to worry about if you are, how do I say this? If you hate Facebook and you hate the cesspool that it has become, where we have more grandparents on there posting AI shit with, bless our soldiers with symbol, with like Mandalorian script or some shit like that on people's uniforms. Now I'm wearing my Mandalorian t-shirt today. You got Oma and Opa fucking posting these fresh memes. There we go. Yeah, so here we go. This is from, was it Vince and the Valiants? Yeah. Hang on. So this song right here came out in 1980, okay? I don't know if we're going to get a copyright strike. Depends on where you're at. Sometimes on Facebook you'll get it. Sometimes. But I know X doesn't give a fuck. So if you are an X follower or X account haver or you hold. Yeah, you have one. There you go. I got some good chatter coming out of the X side of the chats. So this was the song back in the day when I was growing up. When it came to the AI. Oh my God, the AI soldiers. Oh, if you don't like this soldier, you hate America. You guys know some of that are foreign intelligence agencies, right? That are trying to troll Oma and Opa. Or depending on where you're from, Meemaw and Grandpa. So here's a song that was played in 1980. For you guys that were of such age, if you were a Cold War kid, you probably heard this song on the radio. Oh, man, yeah. So if you can catch it, you just look up Vince Vance and the Valiants. Yeah. So definitely remember that song. Yeah, I remember that, right? Growing up and you're hearing all that stuff and you hear about, and then during Operation Desert Storm, you out in the West, there was this one radio station called Pirate Radio that for some reason was only on for a little bit to motivate the troops. Even that song came out too, as well. Some other stuff about Saddam Hussein and all the patriotic music. I think I still got a few cuts from that. I'm not trying to say it was a psyop thing, but I'm just saying it was pretty convenient. It came out and during, Desert Storm, and then it never heard about it again. So just kind of curious. But yeah. So just be careful where you get your news from. Just be real careful. And currently right now, as it stands, President Trump claimed on social media that Israel and Iran have agreed to a complete and total ceasefire that is going to be phased in over the last 24 hours. Israel and Iran did not immediately acknowledge any ceasefire or heavy Israeli strikes continuing in Tehran and other cities early Tuesday morning, which is like now, tomorrow morning. Is already there tomorrow. Early Monday, or earlier today, I guess you would say, last night, Iran launched a missile attack on the U.S. military base in Qatar, retaliating for American bombing of 3 key Iranian nuclear facilities. And the U.S. said, you didn't hit us. No casualties. So there you go. That's pretty much the gist of it. The U.S. Army WTF Moments, of course, posted the vid. Now, again, I will say we cannot. How do I say this? If there's anything that's going to disclose the soldier's location, we're not because there's the OSINT thing, the open source intel stuff is getting pretty good now, where you can actually see where soldiers or batteries are at. And fuck Iran, I don't want to give them any more information. So of the many videos that we received, we got some good ones. I mean, some whoa shit, but we decided not to post some of them because they're damn badass fucking imagery. But we can show you the one that we posted that was, I think, the most, harmless one. Check it out. This is pretty cool. Kind of shows how the troops are confident in their equipment. Also shows that the equipment fucking works. And you hear a little bit of patriotism in there. That's what I'm talking about. And this is one of the Patriot batteries that was that countered the ballistic attack.
You're saying run.
That's
Hell
us.
yeah. That's us. Hell yeah, that's
Fuck yeah!
Birds
away!
Oh wait, fuck. Look. Where they at? Oh, fuck.
Hey! Hey! Splash!
Fireball, bitch! Hey, birds away! Suck on my red, white, and blue dick!
Yo!
Oh, slam, baby!
There you go.
Fireball,
baby. There you go. Ooh, damn, that was some bass. Did you see that guy say, suck on my red, white, and blue dick? Let's see.
Hey, birds away! Suck on my red, white, and blue dick!
Classic. Love it.
Yo!
Grand Slam, baby!
There we go. That's some good shit. See? The shit works. So all you fucking naysayers talking about systems and all that, man, that was some good shit. That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah. Get that Joe in the sports bar. Get him a keg. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't lying. We're not going to disclose where that location's at, but I love this part. It's about time we get a view from our response. Splish, splash. Exactly that, Mike. Exactly. Well, some of it too. You know, one of the kids was like, it could be splash, splash. That was pretty good. I love it. That's like, hey, that's what the gig is about. Did you know that air defense artillery is one of the most deployed regular Army units that's out there? They're busy as shit. I give a shout out to the air defenders, the duck hunters. Give them that give them the props for what they do. And it's I'm gonna tell you what, their mission, they help you sleep at night at your base, a FOB or air base, I guess, the deed at LUD. So birds away, splash, baby. So good job, guys out there, defending everybody else who's in their tents, asleep or pulling guard duty, man. I'm just like, yeah, David, they're brave. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Do not discount the American service member on anything that goes up, makes rotary sounds, jets, explosions. Man, we got to see that. We got to see that. I'm guilty of it too. I mean, even throwing grenades and like, let's see how I'm gonna blow up. You just want to sit there. Oh, look at that. So, shout out to the troops out there, and shout out to the air defenders for kicking ass. Again, we got tons of vid in, but that was the only one that we could actually post that didn't reveal those specific locations because the OSINT craze is out there. There's people who literally do this for a living I know where they're at. Here's why I know where they're at. I know exactly where that. So we ain't going to post that. There was an image that was taken down from U.S. Army WTF Moments, and that we took down because they were able to present a pretty good reason why. And it was one of the reasons that legit, we really take shit down. You got to be either a really good lawyer or be able to present a pretty good reason why we take stuff down. And we were able to do that. So yeah, shout out to those kids out there, those air defenders. I'm proud. The WTF Nation is proud of you. Fireball? I heard one of them say fireball. Was that their motto? If I could get, because we have WTF Nation swag, right? I'm just saying. Anybody out in the unit wants to hit us up? Bomber ran. So that's what's happening in the Middle East front. I'm excited because hey, you send a message out, bomb your shit. There you go, bomb your shit. We're gonna bomb your shit. Nope, I'm not gonna take a break. I'm gonna push right through, man. I'm hyped. Drinking some of my coffee. Today I'm drinking stocking milk coffee. You'll see sound. Yeah, I'll put the store back up. Hang on. Let me put the store up. I sure will. Put it up there. Damn. There we go. Into the chats. Yeah, exactly that. Super proud. I'm proud of those kids, man. Rock on. That is so awesome. Man, this. Yep. Oh yeah, Good Style Foundation. How did you just like roll right in? You rolled in like Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. You knew exactly what the next topic was gonna be. What's up, Grunt Style? How you doing? How's it hang? What y'all do night? Anything night? So hang on. Let me drop this link in here. And yeah, it is, man. Yeah, exactly. It sure is. $1 million bombs on $10 tents. Huh? you talking about, dude? Nuclear facility isn't a $10 tent. It's kind of a big deal, man. It's kind of like a big thing. I'm just saying. All right, so let me get this queued up. So you guys know what's happening in Texas, right? Texas, they like to provide I don't know, this is weird anomaly with Texas. When I was growing up, we called them Okies. That was, don't Texas my California is what back in the day I guess the term would have been. Because anybody that came from Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, we called them Okies. Just like, what's kind of funny because my family also is from those areas too, so they're a little bit of a, familiar back and forth. So we always like, hey, until the Texans moved in, we used to be able to fire, and I got some friends that will relate. We used to be able to go down to the river bottom and go shoot guns. Go shoot. And then I would don my Jinkos and skateboard and hit the wharf. No big deal. Used to be fun. Then all of a sudden, all these Texans came in. I'm breaking balls with some of my Texas family. That's why. Now you can't do anything in California. Everything's so overregulated. All the land trying to be sold. Oh yeah, we could talk about that in another show. I'm trying to get a guest, one of my bros, to talk about this land grab, selling of public lands. California, Utah, Colorado, Montana. Hearing all the streets about that. So we need to get somebody who's smart on that, who they got those tits, yeah. So Texas always had this. Don't mess with Texas. Everything's bigger than Texas. Remember the Alamo? We do broadcasts out of there as well. And I just always thought it was funny how they always presented this, this cowboyish maverick type of lifestyle, this type of persona. They're also smart in their thinking, not overly conservative, not overly liberal. Now you see in states and cities like Austin and some spots in San Antonio, even in the legislature, English, sorry, coffee, stocking mill. Yeah, come and take it. Yeah, the come and take it thing. Yeah, but this is groundbreaking. I'm gonna talk about it. It's in the chats, by the way. I just want to double check too that I put it in the on the topic. I want to make sure I'm straight because our friends over at the Grunt Style Foundation are listening in and listening. So I just want to make sure these guys get all the info out and make it correctly. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna drop the link right there, and then drop this link right here, and then talk about the link about what they're doing right here, and then talk about why the Grunt Style Foundation stood against Texas SB 3. Wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. Okay. There you go. All right. It's supposed to be posted tonight also on U.S. Army WTF Moments timeline. And, just kind of like, hey, everybody knows CBD, Delta 8, synthetic cannabinoids. Just a few items that are in the hemp/cannabis industry. I know everyone's going to start throwing that reefer madness at us. This, of course, TD-214 required. But there are some benefits when it comes to pain management, joint management. I know chronic pain individuals. Also for treatment of PTSD, which for some reason, it's always hard to get a good study from the government. Wonder why. Why is that? Well, we can say it right now. Big Farm, right? Big Farm. Yes, it was. Man, Insomniac, you read up. You read up. This is exactly what it was. This is the good cartels, reefer madness, and you're going to have kids getting in your weed, and it's going to be rah. So today, it was a bill that was supposed to be passed, Senate Bill 3, SB 3, over the weekend. And it was a bill that effectively would ban hemp products and cripple the legal cannabinoid industry across the state. And the Grunt Style Foundation, I'm going to tell you what, all the hate that everybody gets on Grunt Style, Rip Bros, t-shirts, I'm behind the scenes because I work with them as well. behind the scenes, the Grunstyle Foundation has been a lot, how do I say this? See, I just fucked up that line. Let me say that again. The Grunstyle Foundation has been behind the scenes in support of a ton of veteran initiatives that are out there. Suicide awareness, suicide legislation, suicide, we're trying to find out what is it that's making. I mean, we could talk about why. I mean, specifically with the PACT Act, the way the VA handles a lot of our processes that we've worked with behind the scenes as well. I just ask that you guys in the veteran community, guys and gals, in the military community, give them a chance. They're actually standing by to assist in that aspect. And so when everybody says, "Oh, well, nobody supported this," and I'm going to say there are some veteran groups that are supporting and assisting in some of the legislation. But the biggest one, Grunstyle, has done it. And I'm not plugging for Grunstyle because I like them and I hang out with them and I shoot the shit with them and stuff. And we get involved in specific. But there's times where we've been in meetings and they, hey, Ken, you want to shoot the shit with us and hang out and discuss blah, 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 blah? Yeah, sure. And we've even posted some of the stuff where we went before. I got called a vet bro and I got all this shit. I'm like, okay, if you guys see what these guys do behind the scenes, you would shut up. You guys would, because look, the old stigma back in the day, the GWAT stuff and all that, this is the evolution now. This is Grunstyle and the Grunstyle Foundation's next evolution in veteran support. It wasn't about politics, it was personal, because the proposed legislation didn't just threaten the bottom line of 8,000 small businesses and 50,000 jobs across Texas. It targeted an access to essential lifeline that thousands of veterans rely on. For physical pain, emotional regulation, and alternative paths to healing that don't come in a pill bottle, because you know what? That's what it seems like they want to do. That's what it seems like the VA, the Veterans Administration, and the military will just give you some pills. You'll be all right. Just shut up. You'll take some freaking Motrin. You'll be good. We'll give you some oxys for this, this, and this. And that's a good point. I'm going to read a statement from the Grunstyle Foundation that is on the American Grit post that you guys see in the link. Quote, "We fought against SB3 because the war doesn't end when the uniform comes off. For many veterans, it's just beginning. The hemp-derived products, including CBD, Delta-8, and non-synthetic cannabinoids, are among a few tools that help them stay in the fight. Every day, 17 to 22 veterans die by suicide in the U.S., and that number hasn't budged in over a decade, not because we lack the data or the resources, it's because we keep doubling down on failed systems and turning a blind eye to better solutions." You know, that's what I think a lot with the veteran community is dealing with right now with the new administration. Oh, it's okay. It's how we always done it before. We'll be all right. This time around, it'll be good. Dude, Texas literally just almost stopped it. Almost stopped this. Everyone was calling him Governor Hot Wheels. Yeah. Texas Governor Gray Abbott. He signed the veto. He vetoed against it. So how is it again? Everyone liked to throw. Matter of fact, let me see if I can throw up some anecdotes here. Let me see what we got some here. Let's see, we got some lines here about the see. Yeah. Am I taking any VB? No, I'm not right now. I'm drinking coffee. I told you. Wig splitter. Stocky milk. Yeah, it is a pretty powerful quote. I'm just telling you, man. It let me look it up right quick. Because it was funny. Oh, it was the reefer madness stuff, and if you don't stop this, and you gotta do this, who's me? Yeah, this. Oh man, the reefer madness crew. Holy shit. Okay, hang on. Let me. Here we go. Who is this right here? This is from Hometown Hero ATX. Okay, let me pull this up right here. And I'm
ensuring the truth.
Okay, hang on. Let me rewind this because I got a bunch of tabs up right now. I want to make sure I'm good on the tabs. So I'm just going to let you guys listen in on what they think about vets and when they do this stuff and all that, which I guarantee it. Probably some of the vets that use cannabinoids, CBD, hemp, THC, gummies. You probably are, how about this? You probably are calling, well, I'll let the vid play. How about this? You'll see like, what the fuck, dude? Did you guys hear all that? Or did I cut that off?
We have no idea who's making this product. Are they terrorists? Is this a terrorist money laundering scheme?
I'm speechless. We were just called terrorists by the Lieutenant Governor of Texas. His typical scenario of lying and misconstruing the truth to try and make his point. The Texas hemp industry is regulated through DSHS with rules that were passed by HB 1325 in 2019. This industry is already regulated. And he continues to say that the products that we're selling are illegal. If these products were illegal, we would all be in jail. Let's be clear. He even went so far to say is vetoing SB 3 makes the Texas Compassionate Use Program worthless. If they're selling the same products as us, that's the only reason it would make the program worthless, right? This makes no sense whatsoever. And when you think about it, it completely disproves everything that he's saying. He's also taken the position that he will continue down the path of a full ban in the special session. This is going to make this a lot more fun as this goes down in July.
We have no idea who's making this product. Are they terrorists? Is this a terrorist money laundering scheme?
I'm speechless. We were just called terrorists by the Lieutenant Governor of Texas. His typical scenario of lying and misconstruing the truth to try and make his point. The Texas hemp industry is regulated through DSHS with rules that were passed by HB 1325 in 2019. This industry is already regulated. And he continues to say that the products that we're selling are illegal. If these products were illegal, we would all be in jail. Let's be clear. He even went so far to say is vetoing SB 3 makes the Texas Compassionate Use Program worthless. If they're selling the same products as us, that's the only reason it would make the program worthless, right? This makes no sense whatsoever. And when you think about it, it completely disproves everything that he's saying. He's also taken the position that he will continue down the path of a full ban in the special session. This is going to make this a lot more fun as this goes down in July.
We have no idea who's making this product. Are they terrorists?
All right. Sorry about that. I swung my buttons on both sides. So I was like, oh shit. I was listening to it. It was sounding pretty good, but you guys didn't hear it. My apologies. So, holy crap. All right. Are they terrorists? So you're saying a bunch of veterans are fucking terrorists that are supporting this too? Since you'd like to lump with the guilt of association, I guess? Is that what you're trying to say? Man, if you were to try this for fucking July, we're on board now. Oh, was I supposed to make that announcement yet? Sorry. Oh, if I let the cat out of the bag, Gwen Style Foundation, my bad. Sorry. Oh, yeah. You want to fight? All right, we'll fight. I'll even use a military term, ready to fight tonight. Yarg. Woo, man. This is why I hate Bible thumper. I would say, I think people use it to, I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people like to use that as an excuse to kind of like overly over-exaggerate a lot of things that isn't fucking true. And that, yeah, you go, David. It sounds like Texas wants a bigger piece. Because here's what's going to happen. And this is what we've been, well, I will say we, but I have been in conversations where the discussion is that Texas wants to corner, and it's just pure speculation here, of course. That Texas you're right. They want a bigger pie. They want a bigger piece of the pie to own it all, so that way Big Farm can be satisfied and get involved in it as well. See, that's the thing. You can't go out and just grow whatever Oxycontin shit. Well, you mean you can cry or whatever. You could try it and you'll get busted, crack or something like that. But marijuana, you can grow it. Okay. You want some marijuana? You can grow it. It's easy to grow. So, I mean, there's some states that are actually passing grow laws where you could grow your own stuff. Maybe we need to talk some. We need to get the Gun Style Foundation is going to come back. They've been busy, so when they come back on, we'll talk about that as well. But I'm just like, hey man, don't do this. This. Most veterans are pretty agnostic when it comes to religion, or maybe in the non-religious or atheist side. Honestly, there are some individuals that join the military to get away from the fucking bullshit of where they were raised. And if they want to seek out religion, they can do it on their own, but they can come to a place where they can come to a smoke pit and we can all just shoot the shit and talk about whatever. And it bear nothing to any religion. One of the t-shirts that I was going to wear, but I like that t-shirt. I don't want to mess it up. I don't like wearing it too much. It was my blood in, blood out, Orale, Vatos Locos t-shirt that I had. But, the Mandalorian stuff was what I dealt with. But if you go to the barracks, we made a meme about the smoke pit too. Boy, you see the average soldier. The average soldier in the smoke pit is a cholo, a rapper, somebody who's, saggy pants with a rapper, urban look, redneck, Midwest high school football player. They're all just sitting around, just shooting the shit, smoking. They're not talking about religious. They're talking about, hey, we go to the club. Hey, who's going to drive? Blah, blah, blah. You should send this to WTF Moments. That's the conversation that's happening. Veterans are seeing this too. That's why I don't understand why, for a lot of the veterans that like to talk a lot of shit, let's fucking run. Ooh, yeah, Texas taxes the fuck out of you too. Exactly that, David. Good point. You got to pay taxes on shit that you already bought, that you paid taxes for when you bought it, and you got to continue to pay taxes on it? What was it the South Park that used the Chewbacca defense? It just don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. Sorry, I've been quoting South Park a lot. But really? You calling everybody, are they terrorists or something like? These are veterans that are also working in these industries as well. These are veterans that when they get a bad paper discharge because the Army or the Navy or any of the services overdo their discharges. I'm serious. Hey, they're just some things that, okay, yep, got it. Deserves a dishonorable discharge. We got it. But they're just some things that, are you serious? Other than honorable discharge? Some of the industries that they can work in are what? Unless they have a college degree, some of them don't fare well in the job industry because of those bad paper discharges. So where are they going to go? Had a guy in our smoke pit who was a chiropractor prior to joining, and we would give him a cigarette for an adjustment. Ooh, okay. I served with some guys that were fucking almost doctors. Well, actually, no, a couple of them that were like a microbiologist and biologist and psychiatrist, psychologist. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But if you like the marijuana, you guys are fun terror. If anything else, too, just makes you now want to fucking just, even if you don't smoke weed or you don't use it or you don't need it for chronic pain, just makes you want to go now. Yeah, now fuck this. I'm going to join the fight. Again, don't diss Grunt Style because, the Grunt Style t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. Somebody made a comment in the post because I wore a grunt style t-shirt. It's Whiskey Tango Frost Shark. Because I attended a podcast, America Grit podcast. I got invited to come back too to talk more stuff. I'm gonna talk about more stuff. It's like the affliction. It's always funny to see these haters that are on the Facebook comments making all their comments, and then you're like, dude, come on, man, shut up. Yeah, they're talking out of their ass, exactly. Not grunt style. Texas is a soup sandwich. These politicians will spout any bullshit to confirm, not confirm. Yeah, and that's another good point there too, Patrick. A great point. So I want to know where the FDA is in all this. Where's Kennedy at, right? He should be coming on talking about the legalization of this. Deschedule it. Deschedule it. So that's just me. Like I said, don't sleep on it. Just don't because you're gonna get people get butthurt. They're like, because this again, or the cartel. Anything else, it's gonna take the cartels out of business. Grunt style should do a march against. Well, I think they did. I think they did something in. They did something in. We posted it too. The march in D.C. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen next? There we go. That's the, whoo. They apologize for the sound. Yeah, apologize for that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just in time for this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about talk about this. Is Air Cav Justice just posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments. Here, look at some of the things that soldiers get busted for or don't get busted for. Oh, this right here. What's that? Staff Sergeant at Fort Cavazos, Texas was found guilty. One specification: dereliction of duty for failing to secure 2 M4s with live ammunition and specification. Disrespect to a superior commissioned officer. Reduction to sergeant suspended for 180 days. Forfeiture of $250 per month. $250 per month for 2 months. Suspended for 180. Given extra duty for 45 days. Oral reprimand. Ooh, look at this one. A sergeant at Fort Cav, which is now Fort Hood, found guilty of 1 specification of extramarital conduct by having general oral sex with a PFC, 1 specific while swearing, denying the sexual activity, and 1 specification of violating a general regulation by wrongfully engaging in sexual conduct with junior enlisted soldier. Reduction to specialist, suspended for 180, 30 days extra duty, oral reprimand. Damn! Let's see what else is going on for the Cav Justice. Air Cav Justice. Disrespect towards non-commissioned officer. Specification of willfully disobeying a commissioned officer. Yeah. See, some of these are fair. See, you don't have to freaking hire, destroy somebody's career for lipping off. Bust them a fucking stripe. Have them carry some extra duty. There's just some people that say, no, burn them at the stake. Proportionality. Ooh, can I say that? Proportionality. Quoting the fat electrician. PFC for Cav was found guilty. 1 spec for AWOL. Blah blah. Forfeiture. Yeah, see some of these right here. I feel these are some good. See, we need more. We need more Article 15s. I live in El Paso, New Mexico is making bank on the sales revenue due to weed sales. No rise in crime. And that's a good question. There are guidance patches and more by DOD guidance. Man, we got a fucking merch shop in the chats. That's the thing too. Where's the money going? Is that what it is? Is that why the lieutenant governor freaking wanted to push this through? Because he wasn't getting a cut? I bet you if he was getting a cut, it would be an issue. People get off on being assholes. You ain't lying. Faux show. Okay. Let's see what else. What was I talking about? Let me see. Let me look down the list. Let's see. We talked about the Iran, Qatar, Texas law, ceasefire. Why are we yelling? I got pissed off. The Fort Hood chat changed back to Fort Hood because the base needed a new name for fresh start of all the abuse. Yeah, dude. You know what? You guys, I'm just gonna, all the name changes and stuff like that. Just if anything else, that installation needed a fucking name change for sure. Should have been Fort Benavides, but that's just me, not Cavazos. Things being that they are. All right, so there's when we posted the I'm jealous of Ohio. Yeah, Ohio's laws. Yeah. So there was some back and forth about the parade. And the parade is this parade is blah, blah, blah. This parade could have been done this. You could have, every time we post something about the barracks or something like that, everyone says it goes to a parade. The parade. So you guys know that the Army, of course, had their parade, the 250th anniversary, right? Of the Army. I just want to sit there and say, I did a video. It had some Warhammer. I don't know if I'll play it. I made a different version of the parade, let's put it that way. I kind of liked it. Some friends liked it. They thought it was pretty cool. If you guys like the Warhammer gaming stuff, fuck that. I'm gonna post it. Because, every time everybody else posts something, oh, yeah, cool. They post, yeah. November parade. Yeah. So, name doesn't stop the bad behavior. Yeah, well, enforcement of the standards does. So, you're right. You're right, Mike. Yep. You got to enforce the fucking standards. So, I posted around on social media about I just made a comment myself that the Army is badass. The U.S. Army is badass. Will always be badass. All the services are badass, but some individuals serve in where they want to serve, right? I just think the Army's badass. The 250th anniversary parade would have happened no matter who was the commander-in-chief. Whether it was Trump, whether it was Harris, whether it was Biden, it wouldn't matter. What I did say was that if you can't get over who the POTUS is today, then welcome to the club of others that feel the same way when the shoe was on the other foot. I had served under past administrations that I didn't agree with. Shut up in color, 3 bags full, did what I did my job, showed up to formation, blah, blah, blah. But what I did caution to individuals is that I said you only are 250 years old once. Don't ruin it for the kids that were there for the Army's birthday, which to them, as it should have been for all of us, a historic event. It was badass. So, the 250th anniversary celebrations are for the country with the services that were voted. That was a bipartisan committee back in 2016. When the Army was the first party to start. From the Army's birthday all the way up until 2026, there are events. There are events. The parade should have been done at the end of the year to celebrate all those services to it. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get into this a little quick too, David. Is that this was back with the first this committee was formed, and the honorary co-chairs are Presidents Bush and Obama, and they were with the first ladies, and they were the ones that started this off. And of course, people were like, no, bullshit, no, it's not. Blah, blah. No, it was. This committee here, they were in charge of all the parties. They were in charge of the 250th parties. So stop with the bullshit with this. Oh, the barracks, the reason why this didn't get done is because he wanted his parade. It was already there. For all we know, I'm just saying, maybe he didn't want to be there. There's a party going on. Oh, I didn't know. I guess it's part of my birthday. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Did you know my birthday is on the same day as the Army? Blah, blah, blah. That's probably what he said. So, matter of fact, I'm going to drop this on here too, in the comments. But man, people got stupid about this. Look, every time a soldier said, hey, that party was badass, you always see the fucking trolls in the comments and all of our WTF moments social media just trashing these soldiers for just being there. So this is a big deal. So if you want, this is the official website of the U.S. Semi-Centennial Commission. I even said that right with my English being all fucked up. I fucked it up. The U.S. Semi-Centennial Commission, 250, 250. I need about 250. So why are you shitting on the soldiers about this? Why are you shitting on the administration about it? This was already pre-planned. This is already going to happen, regardless of who was in charge. So miss me with the bullshit, shut the fuck up, and enjoy the parties. There's gonna be some good fucking parties. Did you know there's supposed to be specific events that are happening at each month, at each time? Did you know that? Well, let me pull something up right here. Oh, song. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it. Here it goes. Here we go. Yeah. Applause. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop it in the chat so you guys can see the website right there. And you can check it out. Posted on all the socials for you to look at. And Congress passed it in 2016. July 22nd, 2016 is when Congress passed this. Bipartisan, by the way. Yeah, well, that's exactly that, dude. This party was going to happen anyway. That's what I'm saying. If you've ever been to a division review, Week of the Eagles, Ivy Week, like currently right now, Fort Carson's doing Ivy Week, there's a lot of military events that are happening. They're no different than that. I mean, the soldiers got to see how many opportunities to go see the country's capital did you get when you were a private or you were a Joe? So let's take a trip down memory lane. Public Law 114, 196, July 22nd, 2016. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Just going to do some wave top touch here. Let's see. Congress finds that July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary and the founding of the United States is marked by a declaration of independence and historic events are a major significance in the development of the national heritage of the United States and individual liberty, representative government, and the attainment of equal and inalienable rights. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like it's all written right there. In 2016, by the way. The establishment of the commission, which has happened, which is what I just showed you. There is going to be a United States, a semi-concentennial commission. Let's see what else. All right. Commission, what does it say? Yeah, there we go. Yep, look at that. It's all right there. Yep, they're all the members right there. They're all them peoples right there to do it. I don't know why I'm talking with an accent like that, but meetings, they're okay. There you go. Meetings, blah, blah. You know, they're quorum. Yep. There's going to be some events in general. They're preparing plans for overall program. The commission shall give consideration and related plans to all programs by state, local law, private groups. Emphasize the planning events, location, historical fitness. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Holy crap, dude. Infrastructure. Report submitted to the president no year than 2 years after the date of the enactment of this act, which after 2 years, who was it? Let's see. Ceremonies here. Recommended activities. Right. Look at that. Look at that. Production and publication, distribution of books, pamphlets, films, and other educational materials, focusing on the history. Yep. Doing a post of history. There you go. Ceremonies and celebrations. Signing of the day. Oh, look at all this, man. It really gets really into the weeds, right? It even gives a little bit of latitude to discuss it. Yeah. Report submitted to Congress. Coordination. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, let me see. All right. Let's see. Arts and Humanities. There we go. Library of Congress got some stuff going on too. Look at that. Yeah. Powers, hearings. The commission may hold hearings to meet such times and places, such time. Man, look at that. Look, man. Oh, this is the one that whoa. Hang on. Use of materials. A time capsule is going to be put in here. A time cap. Whoa. Look at that. You see that? A time capsule is going to be, well, hang on. A representative portion of all books, manuscripts, and miscellaneous printed materials, memorabilia, relics, and other materials relating to the United States semi-concentennial shall be placed in a time capsule to be buried at Independence Hall in Philadelphia on July 4th, 2026. That's going to be unearthed. Now, probably I don't know what kind of podcast we'll be having by then. I mean, hopefully I'm not, I'm already old, so I'm not going to be around for this. But in 2276, the 500th anniversary of the United States of America, that's what's going to be unveiled. Are we really going to get stupid and pick pepper out of fly shit when it comes to what's being celebrated or not on the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army? And we're just going to go and say, oh, fuck this is because Trump had nothing to fucking do with this at all. Let's see. Oh, there's even compensation to members. Members receive no compensation for the service on the commission. Ain't getting paid. Look at that. So let's see. What other highlights we got? Yeah. Let's see. General expenditures, commissions, blah, blah, and donated funds. Look at all that stuff. All that money. Payment for financial. Look. No promulgation about the commission. Annual report. Termination of the commission is going to end December 31st, 2027. This was approved. This was already in congressional record. This was already happening. Murder. What? Oh my God, Tom, knock it off. The birthday of the United States Army was June 14th, okay? That has nothing to do with any of that shit, dude. Because, guaranteed if Harris would have been everybody would have been like fucking loving it, the United Army, blah, blah, blah. She'd have been so happy to do the re-enlistment. It'd have been the same fucking pomp and circumstances for her had she won the election. I just laugh that everyone's getting so wrapped around this thinking it's because Trump. The real reason, June 14th, that was not, I literally just presented it to you. Presented you some information here. Matter of fact, did I drop that in the comments? I think I did. Again, I'm just blown away. Everyone's really getting stupid about this. No, you better shut up. It's better. Hey, the soldiers are going to see this. They saw this shit. They're like, oh, yeah. So I figured we just went ahead. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop that on there. There's the bill that I just dropped in there so you guys can see it. You guys really fucking just like, oh, God, you just tested me tonight. Not you guys, but, just all the drama here about it. It was already in discussion. This was already going to happen. And if you were in at the time when all this stuff was happening, this party right here was going to happen. Was in for 2 years. And of course, you could talk shit about, who the sponsored of and who sponsored this and who sponsored it. Hey, I got it, man. I got it. This is going to happen. So if you guys looked at some of the socials here, I already dropped on all the socials, the bill and stuff. You can't dispute it. Now, if you guys noticed that when the parade was happening and you notice this emblem, you look at the emblem right there. The America 250 was displayed everywhere. That was part of it. You're going to, separate the army now because it just so happens to be on the president's birthday? Come on, man. Ooh, I'm sounding like... sounding like... Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. So look, the video that was being displayed, I'm waiting for my friend Angry Cops to throw his comments about the marching and all this other stuff. So I'll let him do it once he's done with the video, once he's done with his take on it, because he and I have been talking about it. And we'll go back and I'll highlight his stuff. It's pretty interesting because if you've marched for a day or two, you kind of fucking know that some stuff that just needed to fucking get corrected and get fixed. But again, everyone is because you have it on this. So I did my own video. And you know what? Since all the creators and all that stuff like to push their shit, I'm gonna push my shit too. How about that? So you guys know Warhammer, right? The guys play Space Marine and the gamers and they all play that stuff. Well, I'm a Warhammer fan too, so I like Warhammer. So I'm going to, and this time with sound, I'm going to play my version of the parade with my own type of music of the parade. And that way you guys could see what I thought how the parade should have gone. And I don't know, you tell me your thoughts. I don't know if Facebook's going to ban this, but I tried to I gave all the permissions and gave all the credits to whoever. And you know, I think I'll just play you guys full screen. How about that? That way you guys can see the whole thing. That way I'm gonna get set up right quick. And that way you guys can see exactly what you're gonna see. And I will remove my ugly face out of the image, so that way you guys can enjoy my version of the parade with the tune of Warhammer. And I'll let you guys know who did all that. But this is what I think my version of the parade should have gone, because you know I'm like that and I'm weirdo. So and then I'll do housekeeping once this is over. So you guys tell me what you think. What, we need to get rid of those boring ass change of command stories. Want to talk about stoking me into the Army 250 more? What you want to talk about stoking me to stoking to me? Want to talk about stoking to me the Army's 250th birthday is more important than change of commands? Yeah, well, I mean, if anything else, it kind of, I don't know, that parade kind of let people know. But anyways, let me there we go. Let me go ahead and shut off my mic and then enjoy what I thought the parade should have gone, and you know, yeah, edit by me, and credit from the Army. And you'll notice, real quick, you'll also notice the fact that there will be that 250 emblem in the video. So enjoy. There you go. So That's how I thought the parade should have gone. No, music and shit. I wanted to see some. So, yeah, I got motivated. I got a little motivated to do that. But you'd notice that in that video, that 250 emblem in the bunting font was in there. So I just like, look, guys, just stop with the fucking drama of all the. Oh, did we just get cut off? Who did that? Yes. Okay. So that was the Milky Way sweep disposal unit Imperium mix, Warhammer 40K by Pianistic. I hope I got that right. Pianistic. There you go. And so, yeah, that was me. That's how I thought the video should have been presented. the parade should have been presented. Everyone's like, oh, it's totalitarian, blah, 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 it's jingoistic, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah. So, again, leave the kids alone. Stop fucking with them about this 250th and this parade. They had a great time. And I don't know if you guys saw the images and videos of all the stuff that we posted and we shared with Fancy Bear. Then you'll realize that it was about the troops. Yeah, someone wake up dozing Donna. Yeah. You know, see, that's the thing. There's some angles of the camera made him look like he was asleep. I don't know if he was a fucking sleep. I wasn't there. I had to ask CQ. Oh, shit. Hang on. Is it playing again? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's playing again. Damn, sorry. I got to ask CQ. See, we had access to some of the venues there. And so, yeah, I was kind of like, you know, there we go. We got a friggin'... I don't know if he was asleep, but I had to ask CQ. Because we did get invited to the party. And the Army. Shout out to the Army for inviting us to some of their other events too. So there we go. Again, I just can't get it. Leave the fucking kids alone. It's like when your kids come home and they're happy to show you the crayon stick figures and that they think they drew a car with a little, it looks like a shoe with the little wheels at the bottom of it. Be proud of your troops, man. Be proud of your troops. They were so happy to do that shit. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, exactly that, Insomniac. There's some people that totally, we needed the boost. I'm just saying we need the boost. Also highlighted what our soldiers are doing, what our soldiers look like, what kind of equipment that they use. There was, yes, I did. Somebody's like, did you see the video of that LMTV pulling that one artillery piece with dirty tires? Yes. That wasn't our truck. At any rate, so there you have it. That's all I could say. That's all right. So I'm looking at the other stuff right here. I'm just going to real quick. Just want to go over some of my notes to make sure I'm good to go. Yep. Okay. That was it for that one. There you go. Where were you in the stands at the parade? I was not at the parade. We had individuals that were there, though, that were part of the team, U.S. Army, WTF Moments, and WTF Nation Radio that was there. So, again, I just had access to, some back behind-the-scenes photos and stuff like that. So they just made it look like I was in the stand, didn't it? It wasn't me. Wasn't there. So let me go ahead and go to, real quick, my notes, just so that way I'm good to go. Okay, we covered that. Yep, okay. All right. So, talked about Iran. Is it Iran or Iran? Bomb, Iran. Qatar, Texas weed law, some of the parade facts. Ceasefire if we're not. Why are we yelling? Oh, hots and cots. Get hots and cots. I'm going to tell you what, making a difference. Making a difference. Let me. I will forever remember Bunker Buster. You ain't lying, Holly. That's a pretty big deal. Bombing Iraq. And then bombing Iraq because guys in Iran, because we're bombing, everyone's going to bomb everybody. Hots and Cots, make sure you download the app. As a matter of fact, I think they've already pushed wait, hang on. Let me double check this. Hots and Cots right here. What do you think about the new flagpole at the White House? I thought there was wasn't there 2 of them or something like that going to be put up there? Or do I think about the flagpole? The White House has been modified over the years through several different. It's different administrations do the same shit to their stuff. So that's it's almost like was it commander's discretion or something like that. All right, let's see what's this. Hots and Cots 3.0 is out. You should see some updates. So average ratings by installation. You see sentiment breakdowns from the last 100 reviews. Track time. Base trends by branch or location. Compare installations side by side across barracks, DFACs, and more. So there you go. Yeah, it's 100 feet tall. There's 2 of them, right? I thought there was two flagpoles. 100 feet tall or something like that. So there we go. So shout out to Rob knocking out the Hots and Cots stuff. Make sure you download the app. Also, you could see it on the top of U.S. Army WTF Moments' Facebook page, Twitter page, and WTF Nation Radio. You can see that collab. You can just download it. Go on to the Facebook page as well. Hots and Cots' Facebook page. Hots and Cots. I think that's it for that. I think we're golden. I think we're golden on that. Let's see what we can do on the let me look at the counter. Let's look at the counter here because we got housekeeping to do. Yes, I'm saying yeah. The last I heard was, what do I think? Every president, every administration has done something to the White House that everybody complains about. Again, that's why I understand that. Look, just say you fucking hate Trump. Just say you hate him and anything he does. Dude could cure cancer, land puppies on the moon, and get us to Mars and back, in light speed, and people will still complain about him. That's all. That's my biggest thing about it. Or there's some things that Obama did that were good. Yeah, I mean, there's some things, but that's it. But I can say it. Some people just can't grit their teeth. They can't even say that. So let me see. I'll open a calendar here. Let's see what we got on the calendar. Yes, it's in the calendar. Let's see. Just want to make sure we're open on the calendar. Scott Adkins tomorrow. Pop Culture Warrior. I foresee a Nobel Peace Prize coming. If a Nobel Peace Prize comes to this administration, Holly, it will be at the kicking and screaming of the Democrats or the anti-Trumpers in the GOP. Like I said, the guy could cure cancer, bring true peace to the Middle East. I'm just saying. So Scott Adkins, matter of fact, let me see. Do we got a graphic on him already? Let's see. There we go. Let's see if you guys remember him. See, that's one I like about when we have Pop Culture Warrior stuff on here, and see if you guys can recognize the guests that are going to be coming up. There you go. Yeah, Scott Adkins. You guys know him? Diablo, Prisoner of War, John Wick, Doctor Strange, Zero Dark 30, Wolverine, Expendables. Do you guys know him? He's coming on tomorrow. Shoot with CQ. Dude, we're just rocking on the guests, man. That's what I'm talking about. What? What's so funny? What was that? Hey, I see you, Mike. What was that? What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. CQ is going to be talking with Scott Adkins. He's going to be joining us on Pop Culture Warrior. And let's see. So Michael Carrasquillo, also known as a CQ, the Pop Culture Warrior, with his angry staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. Let's see what I got here. Do I got anything? Okay, so we got a Smoke Pit, Radar, TZ, the Sorents, the smoke pit stuff. Smoke pitting, and they're doing the smoke pits. And then, of course, Sergeant's Time with myself and Spanky. For Sergeant's Time, covering all Army news, mill news, specific news, focused news, non-political news. Army. And then Friday, FGX. Not going to have it this week, but weekend co-ops with Nemo. Sometimes with Valor Gaming. Sometimes with the rest of the WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio crew, WTF Nation Gaming crew. I was even invited to come out to this one coming up. You guys might see my skills. See my skills as the kids just destroy me on whatever game they're going to invite me on. And that's weekend co-ops. Then, of course, Sunday, the sports bar with the actual King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? And then myself and Massey on Monday. Massey's out and about. Massey's out traveling. Massey's going to be doing a concert. We're going to be attending a concert. Or we're going to be part of the concert. Or we're the talent of the concert is what I think. Yeah. We're going to knock out this Carolina Vet Fest in Gastonia, in the Gastonian system. It's going to be pretty cool event. It's going to be at the Rooster in Gastonia, North Carolina. So that's going to be pretty cool. Excited to see. You guys want to see Massey singing and hitting the guitars and talking about, stuff. And see, I'm going to tell you what, if you ever watched Massey's show, you need to check it out. So the Carolina Vet Fest Healing Through Unity. Look at all that. Doors open at 12, starts at 1300, goes throughout the day. July 5th. You got Battlefront 2, it's on sale right now. Is it for what? Xbox or PlayStation or what? I got it on PlayStations. I have it on the PlayStations. And right now, me and the boy are playing Squadrons. He's really into that right now, me and the youngest. So he likes to clown me saying that that I suck. He's a TIE fighter pilot, and so he likes to he likes to show off and say, "Yeah, look at punk," and he'll like ha ha ha, or he'll look at me and control his little TIE fighter while he's staring at me, and I'm still trying to struggle how to fly one. It's on Steam. Gotcha. So $20 advance, $25 day of July 5th, Carolina Vet Fest. You see Massey right there, Stephen Massey, but you can see all the other bands that line up, music, food, and raffles. This is gonna be pretty cool. Gastonia, North Carolina. So you might see some of our smiling faces out there. You may or may not. You might never know. You never know. You might see myself. You might see some peeps out there, recognizable. You're like, wait a minute, I know that guy. How come we're not behind the mic? Oh man! My Uncle Hub. Oh man! Oh, they won the game, huh? Damn. The Thunders are your NBA champs for 2025. Well, damn. That's a good game. Well, I saw Game 7 last night. A little bit of Game 7, I should say, because I had to bug out. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I need to get back into the sports stuff. I need to get back in more into the gaming stuff and sports stuff. That's why when Nemo was sitting there, hey, you want to hang out, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah. So again, you might see me. You might see. Well, you might hear me. You might hear me. You might hear me getting like destroyed on on the Division 2, because I think they're playing the Division 2 again for weekend co-ops, and I was extended an invitation, so you might hear my voice or me just like stumbling through. So it's a hangout anyway. So make sure you share, like, and follow. We are live on 5 different platforms at U.S. Army WTF Moments. Wait, I just fucked that up. 2 Facebook pages, U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio. 2 YouTube pages, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. And X at WTF Nation Radio. So make sure you share, like, follow, shop, buy, check out all the articles, because, yeah, there we go. You got anything for me? Anybody else got anything? Any other questions or something like that? Because I think I'm going to go ahead and punch it. So you all have a good night, and see you.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATF 0 dark 30, no time to complain. Push-ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Rocket marches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters, we rise. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Zones and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army WTF moments in the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our sin. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат Шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист.
Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Борщица.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма.
Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.